Court is back in session. You may be seated.
Okay.
So, remember when counsel asked you whether ESPN wanted its people to be farthest away from heavy traffic, like vending, ice machines, elevators, lounges? Remember he said the farthest away?
Yes.
That's not what they asked for at all, was it? They didn't ask that their people be the farthest away.
To be placed away from...
Away, that's all, right? So let's put up Exhibit 12, which counsel was using, and let's compare it. If we can first go to that language, right? Let's bring it up a bit, and then our preference line. Our preference is for sleeping locations in areas away from heavy traffic. Vending, ice machines, elevators, and lounges. Do you see that?
Yes.
So it didn't say farthest away, it said away, right?
Correct.
And so then, if we go to our Exhibit 3, which is the diagram of what the room layout was and the hallways at the time, you know that Mr. Strachan yesterday testified that this was a pretty good drawing, except that the main hallway was much longer, right?
Yes.
Okay. The main hallway being the long one down at the bottom of the drawing, correct?
Correct.
Now, let's see where the ESPN people were put. The concierge floor 10 had the on-air talent, right?
Had the what, I'm sorry?
The on-air talent, right?
Correct.
It had Erin Andrews, Chris Fowler, Jesse Palmer, and Craig James. Now, those of us who live and die football know those names. Okay? So let's see where these people were put. I'm going to put before you you know what, let's do it this way. Can we put up the page that shows where people were? We can enlarge that a bit. And do you see the name Chris Fowler about 2/3 of the way down?
Yes.
He was in room 1009, correct?
Correct.
Let's see. 1009. right across from vending, right?
Correct.
Okay. We know, well, let's go down now to Craig James and see where he was put. Craig James, 1047. Craig James was put here in a hallway and next to the electrical in the closet. Correct?
Correct.
And then the next page. Toward the top, Jesse Palmer. Is in 1026, correct?
Correct.
And 1026 is about the midpoint of that long hallway and not far from the elevators, right?
Correct.
So let's see. The three big dudes, Craig James, Chris Fowler, and Jesse Palmer, were put in those rooms. The only one that was put the farthest away was the woman, Erin Andrews, all the way over here, correct?
Correct.
In an alcove, correct?
Correct.
Next to Michael Barrett, correct?
Objected for, object.
I would
Foundation.
almost done. I'm done, thanks.
Mr. Barrett, 10009 is the presidential suite, isn't it?
Correct.
Chris Fowler required a suite, correct?
Correct.
So the fact that he's put in 1009 proves that the hotel puts people in their guaranteed room type, correct?
Correct.
And preference request comes second.
Correct.
So if you have somebody that wants the presidential suite, but they want to be away from the elevator, you're going to put them in the presidential suite, even if it's a little closer to the elevator.
Correct.
That's all I got.
Any further?
We're done.
Okay, I'd like to the jury, we've run out of witnesses today, so we're right to go home. Please come back at 9 o'clock. Do not discuss the case amongst yourselves.
All right.
Anything further? We adjourn.